Hello and welcome to Prison Architect with Hammy. This is part 1, and because I'm doing a new series, I'll create a new prison. Turn all this off. Kit large. Okay, let's go. So, if you haven't seen this game before, basically you have to build a prison. Now, what I usually like to do is make my garbage a bit bigger, because making these bits bigger doesn't actually cost money. So, and also deliveries. And then what I like to do is, you can use a fence, but it's not very good. So, use a concrete or brick wall. Brick walls are pretty standard. And we can change any of this later, so. And then we go like this. I like to block off the garbage a little bit because it's not that cool, you know. Just have garbage. And then a large jail door, which is 2 blocks. So there we go. And what a lot of people do, even me, I do this sometimes, is you get all the grants at once, and that's like $80,000. But I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, and first of all we need a storage place. So I'll put a jail door on that. Okay, and okay, so after that I get another building. Put it there, and then give it a door, because if you don't give them a door, then you have a serious problem. And this here is going to be the warden's office. And it's also going to be the office of chief, things like that. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to wait for these guys to build this, but we'll just speed it up a bit. Okay, now this is the storage room, so I'm going to designate it as storage. But what we're also going to need is utilities. So what I like to do is have my power station just outside storage. Get a few capacitors down. And electrical cable right up into here. And then into here. Yep, okay, that should be good. And then I think this is the minimal size of the office, as you can see here. It says required minimum size 4x4, office desk, chair, and filing cabinet. So this is good because now we know that if the minimal size is 4x4, then you have to do it like this. And you can use a staff door, because it's already got a jail door, meaning no prisoners come in. But they're not meant to anyway, because I like to have this bit as my kind of like business sort of area. Okay, now let's let's designate this as an office. There, 4x4. Okay, now, as you can see here, office desk, chair, and filing cabinet. And without all of these things, people can't use it as an actual office. So what I do usually is I'll put my filing cabinet up here, a chair over here, and the desk here. And that's all you need in an office. So they'll come along with this stuff. Also, eventually, you can't. Okay, I'll show this. If you go into reports and then prisoners, as you see, normal risk is open. So, if you open high risk, they're probably going to kill everyone in your prison. So I always keep that closed. If you have normal risk open, those are people who've just done like robbery and stuff, like assault and bad stuff. So I like to have low risk. I like to have none on at the beginning, and then low risk on when I do want prisoners. And if you get an accountant, which we'll get shortly, you can see important things. So there's a warden. So now we've got bureaucracy. And what we're going to want first is, let's just get an accountant for now. I like to have maintenance as well because, I'll show you, look. You see how already there's like cracks in the ground here, see there, and all this muck here. If you get maintenance, you can get special guys to fix all that up. Okay, looks like they're not doing anything. Let's go into utilities. Okay, now what we're also going to want is a water pump station. We don't need this immediately, but I like to have it before anything goes wrong, so you need to connect that with an electrical cable as well, so there we go. And then we don't need to add any pipes yet. Okay, and we're gonna get some materials again. Brick wall. Okay, and this is going to be well, actually we don't. Let's take down all the way there and all the way there. Now we want this there. Yeah, let's just demolish that all. Okay. And we'll get some brick walls up here. And then a large jail door. Yeah. Cool. So you see all this stuff here. There's like bookshelves and TVs and pool tables. Don't just put them in like a warden's office or anything, because that's a really bad idea. If you do that, it's pointless. The warden's not going to use it. They're for a common room. All these things here. So weights bench you can put anywhere near the prisoners. They like that. But I like to have all of these things in the common room. And fridge, cooker, that's for the kitchen, so don't put that anywhere else. Or you'll just have a bunch of stuff you don't want. So there's a truck full of nothing. Oh, and you can read the CEO's letter. It just tells you what to do, but I'll tell you what to do, so. Okay. Now we don't have any grants, so we don't have much money. So I'm going to get the first grant, which is the basic detention center. This gives us $40,000, and you have to use it for these things, because if you don't, it's just a waste. And you lose your grant, and you can't finish it without getting more grants. So, we need to hire at least 2 guards. So, we'll get a guard. If it loads. Guard. And guard. There we go. 2 guards. We've ticked one off the list already. And kitchen, canteen, and 2 chefs I always do in one bundle. So, I think now we'll move on to the holding cell. So, you're going to want this to be quite big, I think. Because this is going to be where all the prisoners go before you build the main cell. Which you can get a grant for as well, building the main cell. But doing that's kind of hard, so we'll get this built first. It's still on fast speed, which won't change your money because you're not losing money by doing anything yet. Sort of. You have to pay workers, I think. Oh, okay, good. Now another thing I've noticed. We can get our accountant now. You can right click to cancel something, but only when it's in planning. And you can actually plan stuff. This is quite a cool feature. You can basically, I'll show you, look, you can do this, and then it draws a line, but your workers won't do anything because you're not choosing to build anything. So, utilities. Okay, now let's bring this electrical cable right out into here. Now, as you can see, what's going on here is that if the red bar gets too full, you'll have a blackout. So you need lots of capacitors. There. And then do that. I think that should work. Okay. Now, a holding cell. So this is going to be designated as the holding cell. As you see, it needs a toilet and a bench. With the toilet, this is the first thing you need water for. Bench. Okay, here we go. There's 4 toilets, so we'll make 4 benches. And you can press R to turn things around. There we go. That's a nice holding cell. Then in the middle, people can just do stuff. Put a little weights bench here. Just in case some of the workers want to work out. Because they do sometimes. They like to do that in prison, because they think when they get back home, they're like, all the girls will love them. Just because they worked out for like 2 years, because that's all they could do. But it's not true. We hate our prisoners here. You can give them as bad living quarters as you want, but they're more likely to try to kill you. Well, they can't actually kill you, personally, but they can kill your staff. I don't know about workmen, but they can definitely kill guards. Oh, okay, so we need to finish this room off. So we'll get a door here, we'll get a chair, filing cabinet, and you can put this in before you designate it, and once you designate it, it will still count. It's not like some of those glitchy games where you have to do it afterwards, otherwise it... Jeez, what the hell? This is kind of annoying. What the hell is a door doing here? I just thought... I don't want a door. Is it a box with a door in it? Nope. Guys, oh, I know what's wrong. I need to dismantle it here. Come on, worker. See, this is what I mean by you need a foreman. Look at these cracks. For the indoor stuff, you need a janitor, but for the outdoor stuff, you need a gardener. So, a gardener will clean up all this, hopefully. My gardener didn't, but... Move it to storage. Thank you. Now we need a chair. And an office desk. And we need to designate it as an office. And as you can see, we're going down. We've lost about $10,000 and still trying to get our holding cell up as one of the things. And look, we've done it. There we go. So that's done. I don't think we need to do anything more on that. Shower's really important because I had one guy knocked out just because he wanted a shower. So what we need now, designate it as an office and hire an accountant. Now you can see your cash flow, and that's how much if your cash flow is like what it says right now, 100, that means every day you make $100. Usually you would get 1,500. At the moment we're losing $1,400 a day. So you can raise this by getting prisoners in, because you get money off that for some reason. Yeah, and you can fire workmen and guards and things. Okay, so these guys are paroling the holding cell because that's their job. But we need to build a shower, and this is one of the most annoying jobs to do in this entire game, in my opinion, because you have to build. I'll build it a bit smaller than I usually do, just because I always usually make them too big. Shower. I'll give it 2 doors, but only single doors rather than one big one. I don't know why, I just feel like it. And we'll grab the utilities, and we'll send a power cable across here. So this is how you do a basic prison. So far you can see what this is like right there. That's a small area compared to all of this that you can use up. But that would be a ginormous prison. So, here we go. There we go, it's built. They're putting in these. There's a box with a door in it, so if you get stuff in your storage, it's quite good. Even if it's just a random box of bricks, that means you don't have to pay for some of the bricks you get, because you already have some. So the next door I put down, they'll actually just get it from the storage, which is really nice. See there, we got a federal grant, but we only got $100 because of all this stuff we have to pay for. Anyway, so we need to designate this as a shower. And it needs, as you can see, a shower head. Shower head is not all it needs though. It says that's all it needs, and that is true, but you do actually need more than that if you want it to be good at all. And you only get 8 prisoners at a time, but it's good to have a lot of shower heads. Because even though prisoners don't all go in at once usually, if you have more than one shower head, they won't go into fights as much. Okay, that was a lot of money on shower heads. But now, what I mean is you need these drains. You cannot live without drains. Like, I swear your prison will go down the hole if you don't have these. because what happens is if you just have it without drains, the water just flows everywhere, and it will flood everything. So yeah, what I have here, I think this will work because it goes straight down onto the floor, but then the drains are next, so that it will all flow into the drains. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping. Okay, and utilities. There we go. And we need, I'll put a large pipe that's here, and then we'll get a small pipe. Oh no, we don't want to do that. See, this is one of the annoying things. If you just saw that, they deleted some of the shower heads when I tried to put that pipe down, which is just what gets so annoying in this game. I mean, if now I have to put down more shower heads because they were a job in progress and I right clicked. So there we go. It's a shower. Okay, now if we want to hire another guy, we need another office, but there's no space for it. So what we're gonna do, I think, is we're going to get foundations, put a building here, okay, we need to materials, demolish wall, demolish this wall here, actually no, we won't do the entire thing. We'll have a little passage into there, and this building here will be this building will be the next part of the office. So there we go. Now they're going to install the electrical cables. Done like so. There we go. And now we can put some more offices in here. We should be able to fit about another 2. And if we look into bureaucracy, you'll see, oh yes, you can get emergencies, but if you buy a fire engine, it kind of stuffs up the game because you have to send them away because they'll stay forever until there's a fire, which is not good. So yeah, if you get a clone, you need foreman, but you can get this clone thing, and it's quite cool. You can select a part of your building, and then you can like copy that part and place it again. So that'd be really good for offices if you want them to all be the same, or like showers or cells. It's really good. So I think we'll get a maintenance right there. Security we don't need yet because we're not even going to accept prisoners yet. You can get mental health. Now this is a really good one because you can see what your prisoners want. Now even though that sounds a little stupid, you can find out how many of them like want to shower and that sort of thing. It's all, yeah, see, if you read this here, it says, unlocks a psychologist providing you with a valuable insight into your prisoner's internal psychological state at all times. So you can see the craziness and stuff. You can get health. She goes up to injured prisoners and stuff to heal them up, but you can get a medical wing, but usually it's better to just get a health person first, and they'll still heal people. And the legal person, this doesn't do anything. This entire thing all across here is pointless. This just entire line, because this game, I don't know why they even put that in there. Security's good. You get achieve, and then you get deployment. And you can assign guards to bits. Riot guards, apparently that's broken. And CCTV. And that's good. Once the maintenance is done, we'll get a janitor and things. So, shower, done. Now it's time for the yard. So, I hate it when it does this. That's a glitch. Okay, so now it's time for the yard. So we'll put that. We need to make the yard with walls, not just a fence, because they just easily break through fence. I've experienced this firsthand. So what we're gonna do, we're going to extend this wall out a bit there, and a bit here as well. We're going to put you don't want to, when you're doing the yard, don't do foundations, because that's for indoors. So the yard you want outdoors. So I'll put this about 650, that's good. Across here. I like to have concrete walls for this. I don't know why. Yeah, so across there as well. And a large jail door. Designate this area as a yard, and then it should be fine. I don't think we'd need to do anything. Also, don't do anything while it's free time. If you are going to build onto your prison, which means you have to like cut through a wall, always put it on first bang up if any prisoners are out, and then lock down. So this one is bang up. This sends all willing prisoners back to the cells. Anyone who doesn't want to doesn't, but you kind of force them to. And then lock down, which will lock all doors in the prison, which is great because that means that all the people, all the prisoners get locked in like their holding cell or their cell, and they can't come out and kill you. So it's secure. It's got a guard here now. So there's a yard, and what we're gonna do, what I like to do, is you can actually get this grass. It's only $5 for each tile, so that's $1,000 of grass, and we'll get a gardener, and then it will be fine. So stuff. Now this is why I built this extra bit, and we need it because as you can see, everything's falling to pieces. Eventually, your walls fall apart, and prisoners get out easier. So what we need to do is grab a brick wall. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it here. 4 meters down there. Yep. Okay. And then we're gonna put a jail door. No, normal door. Yeah. And as you can see, it says like 1 if you've already got something. So if we go into utilities, as you can see, we've got 5 of those. Yeah, and then the first 5 you put down are free. So now, what was I thinking of? Yeah, okay, so I'll end this here. In the next episode, I'll get on straight on from exactly where we are here. Okay, see you.